talk about another one of my favorite groups. Perhaps my favorite girl group. Actually, no, for sure, my favorite girl group from fourth generation, aespa. aespa is a four-member girl group. They debuted on SM Entertainment in 2020. We've got a new album coming. It's Armageddon time for the ladies of aespa. But first, we're getting some singles. We're getting some pre-releases. They hit us with one this week that I have to talk about. It's called Supernova. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, aespa. Thank you. aespa are not the cute girls to play with. They are supernovas. Like they're serving notice on this. And I think reminding the K pop world, they're not the girls that you mess with. The beat is addictive from the jump. I want to give a major shout out to Dem Joints. That's the producer of this track. He's done a lot of tracks, specifically on SM, that I love. Yes, this beat, this production, phenomenal. Obsessed with it from the very beginning. I was like, oh my God, this is good. And it didn't let me down. It just kept going and going and going. It's a hype song. I love that zipper effect in the beat. The chorus is so good. Like this chorus, it makes me want to do a supermodel walk down the longest runway while like flicking off haters. Like it is that song. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's fresh, it's fun, it's sassy, spunky, and also powerful. Again, these aren't the girls you play with. They're those girls. Like aespa are those girls. It feels different than what other K-pop girl groups are doing. This is so different sonically, sound-wise, than what all their contemporaries are doing. Smart, smart, smart. In my eyes, aespa are the leaders of the pack by far. If you want to talk about like the new generation and you want to talk about girl groups, aespa, 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 aespa. They've been those girls. They are those girls right now, and they're still going to be those girls. And all the other labels will desperately chase and try to step on them, like Bang PD desperately wanted to do and tried to do. They're still here. They're not like chasing fads and doing something that's just super trendy and then forgettable the following year. aespa have a very specific point of view, look, sound, vibe, and they give you something different with every release. I love it. I absolutely love it. This song I've had on repeat all week. Supernova is my song. I'm obsessed with this song. I also really love the sample of this one. It's Planet Rock. Do you guys, total throwback, Africa Boombada, 1982 Planet Rock. So some of you might recognize it specifically in the bridge, that breakdown, you really hear it. So cool. Love it. Love it. Let's be honest. Yeah, after everything that just came out, there were other companies actively plotting against aespa. I am thrilled to see them come back with a song like this. Like, let's go. I'm ready to fight with and for aespa. They didn't deserve to be targeted the way they were, but it's not surprising because when you're on top, even if the general public may not see it, the people behind the scenes knew aespa were those girls. That was going to be their number one competition. They're still those girls. And they don't need voice lessons. So that's what else I just want to point out about aespa compared to other girl groups. aespa can sing. They can sing live. They have really unique voices. All four of them can show up with a microphone and perform live. There's talent on this group that you can't replace. You can't buy it. They're actually like super charismatic and talented. So I could talk about aespa all day. Like I will fight for those girlies. I think they're so talented. They deserve the world. And I'm so proud of them for coming back after all of this controversy and killing it. And for the record, they didn't do anything wrong. There's no controversy with them. They've just been doing their thing and killing it. And, like their song, they've got better things to do with their time. But Hybe made it very clear in a text message that Bang PD sent saying, can you step on aespa? Will your group be able to beat aespa? He clearly saw aespa as a threat. There's a clip on YouTube of a couple of members of La Seraphim and a couple of members of aespa like doing some variety show. And the La Seraphim girls say, oh, your comeback's coming up on the 9th, right? And the aespa girls are like, what? Like SM hadn't even told them yet when their comeback was going to be. But these girls from another label already knew. Come on. Y'all, again, like, I think it's just so misguided. They're not your competition. Microphones are your competition. Get some voice lessons and then worry about stomping on them. But until you do that, like, the talent wins out in the end. Authenticity and talent went out in the end. So, whatever. Good luck. Good luck. Anyway, I'm going to get canceled for this show. Excuse me while I drink my tea. Okay, let's talk about this music video. I don't even know what's going on and I don't care. I don't know if they're aliens, fallen superheroes, like floating vampires. Whatever they are, I love it. They literally crash into the scene like badasses and cause chaos. It's exciting, it's edgy. This is just so my taste. I love this so much. And again, it feels very different compared to what other girl groups are doing. aespa perform, like they do some acting in this. They all look stunning and beautiful, but they're committed to the storyline and what the directors tell them to do. So they're not like posing all the time and just trying to look pretty. They're actually like real badasses. But don't worry, there's tons of pretty face serving to the camera from the 4 members of aespa. I love the quick edits. I think the styling is on point. There's humor in it too. I liked when Giselle was looking at her phone and something popped up that's like, your birthday is tomorrow. And she's like, oh. And she sits there with her birthday cake alone. There's some like funny, interesting scenes in this music video. And I really, really like the contrast of the dance scenes. You have like this fast, crazy, exciting music video happening. And then you get dance sequences that aren't as many cuts, that are more so the viewer can see the choreography. Thank you for that. Because I hate in music videos where they cut so much during the dance sequence that you can't see more than a second of the choreography at the time. Yes, this was perfect. It was like fun chaos dance. The bridge dance break is perfect. Love it. Very, very cool. There's also this part in this music video, like towards the end, where their mouths are moving, I think it's backwards with the song. It's totally weird. It's totally weird and bizarre, and I'm here for it. I'm here for their supernova phase. I'm here for whatever this is. I think it's exciting. I think it's exciting. And I'm just so happy for aespa. I'm so happy for them. This is an amazing comeback. I think the album's going to be really strong. I hope it is. When you start at this supernova level, ooh, I hope the rest of the album lives up to this because this is like, I'm obsessed with this song, you guys. I've just been listening to it on repeat. And it's one of those songs that, again, it makes me feel like a badass when I listen to it. Like I am strutting my stuff walking down the street with Freddie when this song is on. I feel it's a confidence booster hype song. So if you need one of those songs, put this on your playlist immediately. This is, yeah, aespa. Those are my girls and they killed it. Let's talk biases. My aespa bias from day one has been the beautiful, stunning Karina. My wrecker has changed so many times. Like Ning Ning is wrecker, but then when I saw them in person, when I saw them in concert in LA last year, I was captivated by Winter. I think Winter is such an interesting idol. She's so different looking. She's very unique looking and she's very tiny. She's like a little fairy with this big, powerful voice. And there's some quirkiness to her. So I love her too. And then I think Giselle is also a really strong presence. Like she's great. So all 4 of these members bring a lot to the table. But yeah, my girl Karina, that's my girl. So congratulations, aespa. Love the song. I'm excited for this comeback. Comeback is in a couple weeks. I'm seated. I'm ready to go.